you guys, it is Tanish and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my locks. It is the 8th month update on my Microloc. I put out some questions on the YouTube forum and on Instagram asking you guys if you had any questions. So I'm just gonna go over those questions. I'm gonna talk about changes that I've noticed in my hair since being locked. It took about 7 or 8 days for me to install over a period of 1 week. Because I had my toddler at the time and I was pregnant, I could not continuously work on my hair. So I would calculate it probably took anywhere from 15 to 17 hours maybe. I'm really not sure, but that's just an estimate of the amount of time that this could have taken. I do not miss being the loose natural. I absolutely love my hair like this. I would say the thing that I kind of sort of missed was a twist out, because I seen an old picture of a twist out. I'll put it right here. And actually that's when I did my roller set. When I did my roller set, it looked just like a twist out. So I got my twist out fix from the roller set. Yes, I am still going to see my loctician. I am on a retightening schedule. I get my hair retightened every 6 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks. I do not go any longer than that because I will get breakage around the perimeter because my locks are so thin around the perimeter in the front. Oh Lord, I had my mom take them kids for a walk, but I can literally hear Kenny crying as my mom is pushing them in the stroller. So basically I don't have long. I don't even know where I was. Oh, my reties. So my loctician takes care of all of my hair maintenance. It takes exactly 2.5 for her to retie all 520 locks that I have. I've had very good experience going to the loctician that I go to. We have good conversation. There's a good vibe. Like, there's no issues with my loctician. However, no, my parts are still there. My parts are not looking as crispy as they used to in the beginning. And I do think that, you know, kind of comes with the territory. After so many reties, you start to lose the parts. But however, I don't feel like I should be losing my parts this early. So I don't know, you guys be the judge. When I show you inside my hair, let me know if I still have good parting situation. And I am about 3 weeks or more post retie. Well, I did get postpartum shedding. For those of you that don't know and that did not watch my install video, I was 8 months pregnant with Kennedy, my second born, when I installed these set of locks in my head. So I did get some shedding around the edges. I'm still having trouble like catching these little edges. I honestly don't think that they're going to catch. Like, this just keeps slipping out. And it's the same thing on this side as well. Like, just this whole little short section, it just won't stay in a lock, or it kind of, if it does lock, I feel like it breaks off or something. I don't know. So that's the deal with my edges. They won't really stay in. I did lose maybe 1 or 2 locks from postpartum, and it was just in these sections right here. They were little baby locks anyways, so I wasn't too worried about them. It just was like, it was basically like some shed hair. It didn't even really look like a lock, and I don't have any plans for reattaching that. It's not even locked, it's just like loose hair. Alright, so that was pretty much all the questions. I really did not get a lot of questions on my Instagram, nor did I get a lot of questions in the YouTube community forum. So now I'm gonna go over changes that I've noticed in my locks at the 8th month. So I've noticed that my hair feels very hard now. It's not super hard, but it doesn't have the softness that it used to have when I first locked, and I kind of miss it. It's not like crunchy hard, but there definitely has been not a texture change, but I guess it's more so like a change in how they feel. I really don't know how to explain it. It just feels different. It's starting, I guess, to feel like locks now versus 2-strand twists. And speaking of twists, I am losing my twist pattern. Don't mind me, I'm just scooting closer. I am starting to lose my twist pattern in a lot of the locks, especially in the back. I wish I can get this lint out. My hair looks really good, you guys, but this whole lint thing is just really killing my vibe. For example, the locks in the back have started to basically lock. And I also have one in the front that's pretty much locked. You guys see that? I have a lot of, what is it called? I think it's budding. I do have a lot of budding. I can't find any right now, like I can't feel any, but I do have a lot of it, especially towards the back. And this is how my ends, this is how they're looking. I don't know if, I mean, it's gonna take a lot of work to keep my ends open. So I know I said that I was, but these ends want to lock. My hair texture, my hair like that, like this, it really wants to lock. And I just really have not put any effort into kind of keeping these ends open. So we'll see how it kind of goes. But I currently have not did anything to keep my ends open. Another change that I have noticed is the volume. My hair is starting to have a lot more volume, and I'm just loving it, loving it, loving it. It's starting to, you know, puff out more. So that is the plus side. So I have also noticed that, now my loctician said that it was a coincidence, but I think not. So I've noticed that most of the lint that I have in my hair, it is where I change patterns. So it's where I go from a twist to a braid on the ends. Like that intersection is where I've been catching the most lint. Now I catch lint everywhere in all of my locks, but it tends to build up right at that intersection point between the twist and the lock. And also I'm probably going to, so you guys see this lock right here and how skinny it is. So this right here was some postpartum shedding. So because this is so thin, this little lock is not going to stand the test of time. Ponytails, buns, whatever, Kenny pulling my hair, it's gonna snap, crackle, and pop off. So what I'm going to end up doing is combining this lock to this one right here, because this is just, it's too thin. So one of the things, the same with this one on this side, and that was from postpartum shedding, the big part right here. I'm gonna combine this. So any other locks that are that smaller and that may not thrive, because you need your locks to thrive, you need them to stay on your head. Any locks like that I find, and they're mostly limited to around the perimeter, I'm going to combine them, because those over time will get weaker and weaker and weaker and snap off. We'll be combining some locks. One thing being in this journey for 8+ months that I wish that I would have did different was I wish that I would have made my locks a little bit bigger. I've mentioned this before in other videos, but especially around the perimeter, I wish that I would have made my locks bigger. It's not too late, I can combine them or whatever, but you know, I really don't want to mess with my parting too much. So that's just one thing to think about if you're considering getting locks. I really can't see any growth, I guess, due to shrinkage. I know that my hair is growing because I can see the interlocking pattern, where it starts, where it ends. I can see where I interlocked, and I can see where my loctician interlocked, because her interlocking is tighter than when I used to interlock my head. So I can detect like that change from when I used to self interlock and self retie versus, you know, the locks that she's done. And I believe that is pretty much all. Not too many changes. I am still loving this journey. I am 200% happy with my locks. They are easy breezy, they're carefree. The only thing that I do is wash my hair, braid it, and go. So far I've only did one roller set because I refuse to sleep in flexi rods again. So I'm gonna do another roller set when I get back home. I'm out of town right now, but I'm gonna do it in the morning and let it dry throughout the day and then take them out. I will not sleep with flexi rods in my hair again. Oh, and also it was one more question, and the question was, do I still braid and band to wash my hair? The answer is yes and no. I want to braid and band, but the last few times that I've washed my hair, I've had a very limited amount of time. So the last 2 washes, I did not braid and band, but I already told you guys I'm gonna modify it. I'm not gonna braid it. I'm just gonna like band the ends and then let that be that. And also I was trying to test out my loctician's theory that like my hair wasn't fully coming clean with the braids and the banding and all of that. So I thought that by not banding it, it will kind of eliminate some of the lint and like let some of it fall out, but it didn't. The lint is caught in there. So I've been saying it for months and months, and I'm gonna dedicate a couple days to just picking it out, and I will hopefully before my 1-year lock-iversary. That is pretty much all, you guys. Not too much going on with my locks. I am still loving the process. I would do this 1,000 times over. No regrets, none whatsoever, except I would have made them a little bit bigger, especially around the edges. Other than that, I am loving this journey. I'm loving this process. I'm loving the hair freedom that these locks have gave me. They have changed the game for me. So I'm happy. I'm happy with my hair. I'm happy how it looks. I'm happy with the appearance of it. I will see you in the next video. I will do a 10-month update, and then I will do a 1-year update, and that's when I will do the comparison videos from day 1 to 1 year later. So all right guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.